Total silence is a biological red flag. In the wild, when the wind stops and the insects go quiet, it only means one thing: a predator is in the immediate area. This is why, when you lie in a perfectly dark, silent room, your brain doesn't feel peace, it feels hunted. Your heart rate increases, your hearing sharpens to a painful degree, and your nervous system enters a state of high-alert hypervigilance. You aren't weird for needing a fan or a podcast to sleep. You are simply refusing to let your brain believe it's about to be eaten in the dark. Welcome to Psychology. Today, we aren't talking about relaxation. We are unlocking the mechanical reason why your brain is terrified of the quiet and how you've hacked your biology with a sound blanket. Think about what happens the moment you turn off your white noise. Within seconds, your ears start gain riding. This is a process where your brain turns up the volume on its internal sensors. Suddenly, a floorboard creaking or a pipe settling isn't just a house sound, it's a jump scare. This is the startle response. In total silence, the contrast between nothing and a tiny click is too high. By running a fan or a background video, you are performing sound masking. You are raising the noise floor so that the peaks of the night can't trigger your amygdala. You aren't listening to the rain, you're building a fortress of static so your survival instinct can finally stand down. But there is a more cynical layer to this. For many of us, silence isn't empty, it's full of unfinished business. When the lights go out, your default mode network, the part of your brain responsible for mind wandering, goes into a lethal overdrive. Without external input, this network starts scanning for problems. And since it can't find any in the dark, it begins to invent them. It brings up that conversation from 3 years ago, or that looming deadline for next week. Background noise is a low-stakes distraction. It gives your brain a toy to play with so it doesn't spend the night eating itself alive. Stop for a second. Listen to the hum in your room right now. Do you feel that? That is auditory social presence. Your brain is a tribal machine. Silence equals isolation, and isolation to your DNA equals death. By playing a documentary or a low-voice podcast, you are tricking your ancient nervous system into believing you are surrounded by a safe, non-threatening group. You are using technology to mimic a campfire that went out thousands of years ago. The key to this addiction is what we call cognitive ease. You haven't ruined your sleep, you've just created a ritual for a world that never stops screaming. You've conditioned your brain to associate a specific frequency with the permission to shut down. But remember, peace isn't found in the noise. The noise is just the shield you use to find the peace. So what's your essential sound? A fan on high? True crime documentaries? Or the hum of a city? Be honest in the comments. What is the one sound you can't live without? I'll be reading them while my own white noise is on full blast. Subscribe to Psychology and let's keep unlocking the hidden mechanics of your mind. See you in the next discovery.